And Paul, all right, here we go. Look, we know that he's a competitive guy, and I'm referring to, of course, Mr. Matt Garza, and he's a good pitcher, but there's a fine line between being competitive and then complete lunacy, and he may have crossed over to the dark side yesterday.
I think so, and the strange thing about it is
Arthur Joseph Griffin. A.J. Griffin gets the ball today. Everybody's got bifocals on this team. Sogard and this man, I said this yesterday and last week, I stand by it. The best glasses in professional sports since Kurt Rambis back in the 1980s. All right, let's now join our Kate Longworth as we go out to the Coliseum. And Kate, a little mo potentially for the Oakland A's, some momentum after yesterday's big win going into today's contest.
Yeah, Dan, and I'll tell you what a difference yesterday was.
Let's go back out to the Coliseum and rejoin Glenn and Ray. And guys, if Yu Darvish is the number one, then this man, Derek Holland, has to be a very, very close number two in that rotation. He was very impressive today.
Yeah, I agree with you guys.
There's a look at the Coliseum as A's fans file out after getting blanked by the Texas Rangers. The Rangers win the rubber game, 4-0 the final score, an uneventful goose egg and just 5 hits by the Oakland A's today. Hello once again, everybody, and welcome to A's Postgame Live. Dan Devone alongside Shooty Babbitt. And Shooty, it's still only August, but how significant was the Rangers taking 2 of 3 from Oakland this weekend?
I think it's very huge for the Rangers.
And further to that point, as Glenn and Ray pointed out, the home runs can be a misnomer statistically. When you look at Bert Blyleven, who gave up the most home runs by anybody in a season, I think he gave up 50 one year with his curveball wasn't breaking. Now, we know how good Bert Blyleven is. I don't think he can get caught up so much in that, oh my God, he's giving up home runs.
Well, for me, I think it's a simple fact knowing that.
And this is an A's team that's predicated on their good pitching, the bullpen, and they need that good defense because they're not the sort of team that is going to outpoint or outslug an opponent. When we continue, Shooty and I will continue to break down today's game. Highlights are on the way. We'll have a look at what happened earlier this afternoon with the A's and the Rangers in Game 3, the rubber game from the Coliseum. Back with more on Postgame Live after this. Go, Eck! And that was the decider. Sogard going down the line to plate one. Stephen Vogt, 3-2. It stands up as the A's come up winners today. We welcome you inside to Oakland A's Postgame Live. Dan Devone alongside Bip Roberts. Bip, we talked about on the pregame show about the playoff implications. Big win, and it was typical Oakland A's baseball today.
It was a good ball game, but the A's were able to hold on tonight.
Can't see it enough. One more time with the Jeep game-changing play. We go bottom of the 7th inning, and just adjust those glasses, young man. Sogard down the line and right. That's a fair ball, and run, big fella, run. Stephen Vogt not stopping at third as he comes all the way around. 3-2 A's win it. Vogt gets in. Sogard out at third again, Bill.
Once again, I'm going to have to put a bungee cord on Sogard. He believes he's faster than what he is, and at times he just runs into some outs, but that was a big hit. It was a sinker left up in the zone. He put a good swing on it, and that was a big hit tonight.
Were you surprised Gallegos sending Vogt? And you would think that with this team, they don't get a lot of scoring opportunities. There's 2 outs, and even though it looked as though if that's a good throw by Kipnis, they get Vogt at the plate. Are you surprised that they set him in that situation?
No, I'm not surprised because
looked like a fullback on that toss power sweep coming around the end. All right, well, the A's jumped out to the early lead, and it was thanks to Yoenis Cespedes. This was just right in his wheelhouse, 2-0 A's. When you have a good arm and you become reliant on that, sometimes it gets away from you. We're going to continue here on A's Post-Game Live. Much more ahead as we break down a 3-2 win. The A's creeping to within a half game of the Texas Rangers. More from the Coliseum when we continue right after this.